Hello, welcome. This is Blockchain Bloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Matt Lepink, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about that in the last 4 years, the 1st of January, there's always a Bitcoin rise between 7 and 36%. So let's see what's happening, next week, 5 years in a row. Does it happening or it's going to change? So let's talk about that. The second thing I would like to talk about is just look back a little bit. What happened in this year, 2021? Because I think it was a very, very important year for crypto, and also what can happen, some predictions in 2022. And the third news is all about that there is a guy and his Bored Apes NFTs were stolen. And the value of these stolen NFTs are 1.9 million US dollar. But the good news that OpenSea froze them, so kind of helping him. But you have to be actually careful because I'm going to tell you what mistake he did. Guys, all this in today's video. And if you would like to get the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news every weekday, then simply subscribe to this YouTube channel, Blockchain Bloom, because I'm bringing them for you. Also, check out the links under this video, many useful ones. For example, if you register to centralized exchanges, just like Binance, Coinbase, you get some bonuses with those links. And also, there's a free course, how to start to invest in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. And now when we're looking at the market, then we can see that Bitcoin and actually many other cryptos going up in the last 24 hours. Bitcoin up 3% at 48,334 US dollar. Then we have Ethereum 2.5% up, 3,795 at the moment. When we're looking at actually top gainers, we see GNO going up 16%, Celsius 15%, and Aave 14%. When we're looking at the top losers in the top 100, then we see IOTA going down almost 4%, Huobi token almost 2%, and Mina going down, well, less than 1%. So basically, today we do not have real losers, rather just winners. Okay, let's looking at the Bitcoin price, not the price, the candlestick chart. And what we can see here, we can see here an inverse head and shoulders pattern on the 4-hour one. And this is the one which actually brought some increase in the Bitcoin price since yesterday. And actually, if we're looking at the neckline and we're looking at the target, which I put here, the target could be just under 50,000. And which is important, it's 49,500-ish level. It's actually, as you can see, important level, as this was resistance a couple of times. And also the level we are right now, which is around 48 something, or a bit above it, it's also a very important one. So first you have to break this one, and then, the target could be this, and this could be maybe, and again, another resistance, or we will see how it will play out. But now we have this inverse head and shoulders, and maybe this, when we're looking at TA, then this is the reason why we actually, going up. And also, last day of 2021, which means we're starting 2022 tomorrow. And actually things looking kind of promising if we compare it with the last 4 years. Why I'm saying this? Let's talk about that. So in the last 4 years, the first week of January was always bullish. And we will see how it's going to play out now next week. Because Bitcoin has risen between 7 and 36% in the first week of January each year since 2018. So overall, it's looking actually pretty good. And Bitcoin has enjoyed positive returns in the first week of January, ranging from 7 to 36, as I said. since 2018. And for example, this year, it went from 28,653 up to 41,441 in the first week of January. Here in this tweet, you can see that this present year right now had the biggest increase in the first week, 36%. In 2020, we had 13%. In 2019, 7%, and in 2018, 18% in the first week. So this is altogether looking bullish. Also, if we're looking at the fact, what I have discussed through this week in other videos, that basically companies are probably taking out profit, and there's a good chance they're going to invest in Q1 again. And also, when you're looking at watch sale, it's also happening at the end of the year because you still can do it in crypto. This also causing some sales, which brings down the price. But then, back on track could be at the beginning of January. So obviously nobody knows the future, but this is how the last 4 years looked like. So we will see. Okay. And now let's move on to the next topic. And the next topic is a summary, basically. A summary what happened in 2021 and also some predictions for 2022. So let's talk about it. Well, when we're looking at the beginning of this year, we could see an increasing interest from companies. Great example is Tesla, which invested in this year $1.5 billion into Bitcoin. And also we have MicroStrategy continuously investing, even starting in 2020 around August, and through 2021 continuously MicroStrategy with Michael Saylor investing in Bitcoin. So we see very, very big increase in institutional investors joining the crypto market. So this is very important, I think. It's crucial. Okay, then we have China. China, which actually banned Bitcoin, in May, and it caused a significant drop in the price, something which we didn't expect, because we thought back then in spring that actually Bitcoin price can just continuously increase with some corrections until September, August, something like this. But plans changed because this was a significant move from China. The hash rate dropped a lot, and also there was this Elon FUD as well. So we could see a significant price drop. Bitcoin went down more than 50%. Several altcoins, more than 90%. Many of them haven't even recovered yet. And but then we reached the bottom in July, and then since we are actually on higher levels. Then in September we had El Salvador, the first country making Bitcoin a legal tender. This is also massive. It never happened before. And probably because of this step, other especially developing countries watching this, what's happening, and it can happen that many will follow in the next couple of years. Then we have, spot ETFs in Canada, Bitcoin ETFs, and also in the United States. Finally, in autumn, we had, unfortunately, future Bitcoin ETFs, but it's a start. And then probably in 2022, we're going to see the first spot Bitcoin ETFs from the United States. Then we have actually DeFi increasing a lot. And actually, let me share you this here. This is from DeFi Llama. And when you're looking at this chart here, and let's go back to, was 1st of January. I want to go, this is 18.7 billion US dollar on the 1st of January, the total value locked in DeFi. And you can see at the present in the blue next to it, here, we have at the present 200, almost 250 billion US dollar locked in DeFi. Massive gains, and it shows what kind of potential it has. And if you compare it with CeFi, DeFi could be definitely the future. So this is tremendous growth in 2021. And also, if you're looking at layer ones, L1, we have Ethereum killers, call them. Then we have Polkadot, we have Solana, we have Avalanche, we have Cosmos, we have Cardano, we have Elrond, and so on and so forth. They definitely had a big year, and it's probably going to continue next year. And when I'm mentioning next year, then I should definitely talk about a couple of things. So probably institutional investors continue to invest in crypto, and more will come into the game. Then I think it's a great potential in next year in DeFi, in metaverses, NFTs, and play-to-earn games. I think this could be definitely hot, these areas in 2022. And also, don't forget about Ethereum 2.0. Maybe it's going to be launched, at least this is the plan. And also, just think about it. There's a tons of Ethereum locked in, and those Ethereums can be released. And if that's happening, maybe many people taking profits. So when Ethereum 2.0, it's the finally version is out, which means that you can take out your Ethereum stake, which people started to put in since last December, then this can give the possibility to people to sell a lot of Ethereum, and this can actually maybe again cause a drop on the market. But I'm very curious. We'll see how it's going to happen, but this is just obviously a theory. So, well, I'm looking forward to 2022 because I don't think that we had the peak of the market, what we were waiting for, just like it happened in 2013 and 2017. Now we waited the same happening in 2021, but now we have totally different players, not just retail investors as we used to have, many institutional investors, and now the game is going to be a bit different. But overall, I'm still bullish on crypto. It's just a matter of fact that when it's going to go up, the question is when, not that if it will or not. Obviously not financial advice, but this is just my personal opinion. Guys, so that's it, a little bit about looking back what happened in this year and also some predictions for next year. And now let's move on to the next topic. And the next topic is about stolen Bored Apes worth $1.9 million. Crazy. Well, NFTs definitely have a big hype. And if you're looking at the Bored Apes, for instance, then, the bottom price, the floor price is now around 50 Ethereum. So they're very, very expensive. And now we have this issue here. What happened? The stolen Bored Apes worth 1.9 million, frozen by NFT marketplace OpenSea. So a non-fungible token collector today declared that his collection, Bored Ape Yacht Club NFTs worth 1.9 million, was hacked, and then said NFT marketplace OpenSea had frozen the asset for him. So basically helping. Todd Kramer, who runs the Ross Kramer Art Gallery in New York, tweeted that he had clicked on a link that appeared to be a genuine NFT DApp, decentralized application, in other words, but it turned out to be a phishing attack, and 16 of his NFTs were stolen. I have been hacked, he wrote, all my apes gone. And, the NFT stolen from Kramer's collection, including 8 Bored Apes, 7 mutant apes generated by exposure Bored Ape to mutant serum, and a single Clonix NFT. Per Daypradar and his value estimator, the total value of the Bored Ape stolen is around 1.9 million. And, Kramer later said, tweeted, all apps are frozen and that OpenSea, the biggest NFT marketplace, were helping him to recover his stolen NFTs. So actually they're being kind. And, this is the crazy thing for me. Kramer added that he would use a hardware wallet in the future to keep his assets safe. my question, why this wasn't an obvious until now? Guys, be very careful. Don't just store it on your MetaMask or something. You decide, Ledger, whatever. But using a hardware wallet is the safest way to keep your cryptos, your NFTs, because then you are protected with your private key. And be very, very, very careful with this phishing attacks, because there are more and more out there. They want your crypto, and don't be fooled. You know, he's probably a very experienced NFT buyer, guys. Someone who has NFTs for $1.9 million, and then, for instance, you have several, like 16. So he has some experiences. He has bought many NFTs, during the time, and still we're fallen into this phishing attack. So hey, you have to be, guys, careful. This is very, very important. Okay, well, then that's it for today and also for this year. Guys, I wish you a happy new year, a successful one. Have a great year in 2022. I hope you had a great year in 2021. We had seen several tremendous games, so you could make a lot of money in crypto. Even we haven't seen this, parabolic peak, what you were waiting for. And well, if you compare many, many, many great cryptos compared to the beginning of the year, if you just don't do anything, just holding, not trading, just holding the majority of the top cryptos, you name it, Polkadot, even Cardano, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Avalanche, all these, they up since the beginning of the year. So if you just hold, even you are successful. Guys, so again, Happy New Year. See you next week on Monday, already in 2022. Have a good one. Bye-bye.